think I made a mistake last video. I think it was 29. This one's 30.
This is 30. Hey, it was a big old 30.
Yeah,
I'm almost there too.
We're covering transfer window. Obviously, this is one of the biggest part of the seasons. Teams get to improve their teams, their squad. In the winter transfer window.
I think we definitely. We almost let it go almost too long.
Yeah.
There were so many things that happened in 1 week, and then the next week, more things happened, and then teams were picking up not even just one, but 3 people at a time.
Yeah, but
out of this world.
So something that a lot of people don't know is that the international transfer window actually ends on the 31st, but the domestic transfer window actually extends a little bit, which is why we waited to make this video.
Yeah.
But hey, man, we're going to be covering basically the winners and losers of the 2025 transfer window, the winter transfer window, and also we're going to drop a top 5 who we thought were the best transfers.
Yep.
So yeah, man, let's hop straight into it. We're going to start off with a winner who we thought was a winner, a big winner in the transfer window this winter, which is Aston Villa.
Aston Villa did a great job picking up these players that are a little bit,
Yeah, so let me go down the list of who they picked up. They picked up Marcus Rashford.
Huge.
They picked up Daniel Marlin. They picked up Marco Asensio from PSG, who honestly, without injuries, that guy would be crazy. And then obviously the biggest one was they sold John Duran for 75 million to Saudi.
Yeah.
They got 75 million in the bank.
Saying.
And they got Rashford, plus they got Rashford, Daniel Marlin, and Marco Asensio.
So the good thing is, it sounded like they did a good package deal, right? They got 3, and then even got more money on top of that, which is they can play with 75K.
And the thing is, the good thing about what Aston Villa did is Marcus Rashford and Marco Asensio are loans. So they don't have to buy them. But I think personally for me, I think the Rashford deal is a very good deal because they get him at 26, 27 years old. I think he's 27 years old right now, right around his prime years. And they have the option, and the option to buy is only 40 million.
Easy money for them.
Bro,
easy money.
If I'm Aston Villa, if Rashford gets 5 to 10 goals before the end of the season, bro,
it can be worth
I'm triggering that clause, bro.
100%. I think Rashford, for me, again, in my eyes, he can't necessarily go back to Man U, so he's got to make something the best of it.
Bro, the only way I see Marcus Rashford going back to Man United is if they fire Amorim before the end of the season. Otherwise,
which is very,
he has to go. Otherwise, if Amorim is at the club in the summer still, he has to go back to Man United and then get sold, bro, because he's never going to be in that squad.
If anything, if he's at Aston Villa, he's got a ball out.
I really hope he does.
Amorim almost has no choice.
I saw his first game against Spurs in the FA Cup. I think it was 2 days ago, bro. He had a nasty mag on Pedro Porro that made his debut.
And I just saw Marco Asensio's first couple of touches on the ball. The guy, come on,
I'm telling you, without injuries, this is another player. I know I said this in the last video. Ousmane Dembele would be on Mbappe level. Marco Asensio, not so much, but Asensio was a wonder kid, bro. When he first came to when he first went to Real Madrid, he signed for Real Madrid.
Yes,
bro.
He was right on
his left foot, but because of obviously injuries and
he wasn't as consistent on the game, on the field.
But when you're talking about bangers, this guy scores bangers only.
Yep,
bro.
He was our Verde of the squad at one point, and he just outside the box hit it with his left foot. Shoot, damn. And never a problem.
But a player like him doesn't really have a position in the game today. He's kind of a luxury player, a false nine that doesn't, a guy who does a lot of offensive work but never ever gets the defensive work done.
Yeah, which
is probably why he has faded out of the game, Marco Asensio. But I think this is a great pickup for Villa. And I'm not sure if they have the option to buy, but if they do,
they should consider it. They should definitely consider definitely a nice mix up that they brought.
But just to touch a little bit on the John Duran thing, I think personally,
collected the bag.
For Aston Villa, it was a perfect moment for them to cash in. But on the other side, the player side, I know I said earlier in another video that it was a bad move for him, like Saudi is ruining the game. But after I thought about it, right, think about it this way: he went to Saudi at 21 years old.
Yeah.
He can go to Saudi, play 3 years, collect 200, 300 mil, come back to Europe at 25, 26 years old and be a top striker in a Premier League or Champions League.
He already scored as well.
Yeah. So he scored two on his home debut.
Bro, 21. I did see something about it. He came from a really low place in the Colombia.
Yeah.
Did his thing. his family very poor. So when they show him, bro, you can win $300 million at your 21-year-old.
Yeah, bro.
And it's clean. No taxes.
No taxes, bro.
Go collect that and get out.
He has the potential to come back to Europe
and still make
25, 26 in his prime years.
I think what I mean? Think about it. I think that's a great move.
I won't lie. I feel like I kind of jumped the gun. Let us know what y'all think in the comments about this. But I think I kind of want to take back my comments about what John Duran did, because I feel like this is a perfect move for him. Mm-hmm. He gets to go chase the bag, get all this money, and come back and still be a top tier striker. Yeah. By the time it's 25, 26.
He pretty much did it the other way around as everybody else.
Backwards, yeah.
Like Cristiano went after he,
had already won
anything. He just goes there to collect even more money.
Exactly.
In consideration if he's doing it the right way. He collects the money and he can go play for fun.
Yeah, well, let us know what y'all think about in the comments.
That was Aston Villa.
Aston Villa's transfer window. I think they definitely had one of the best transfer windows. Now we're going to go over to another winner. I think that Tottenham, this is controversial, but I think Tottenham had a good window because they got Matthias Tell from Bayern, who is I think he's 19 years old. One of the brighter talents in Europe right now. Yeah. They do have the option to buy as well. This deal almost fell through, but it ended up winning through. And then they also got the center back from Lens. I think he came from Lens in Ligue 1 in the France league, Kevin Danso, because obviously. Yeah. Christian Romero and Van de Ven are out right now.
I mean, you have Tottenham, a team that just needs someone to just spark up the team again.
Yeah, because they were playing Archie Gray at center back.
They are suffering, and I don't even know if there's a way out for them. I mean, the coach, there was an interview, and the coach is literally just
naming players,
and he's like, I don't even know what to do. Like, I don't even know.
Bro, Tottenham, I won't lie.
He's freaking out.
I'm a big advocate for when a coach should never have any excuse. Most of the time, the coach gets to blame. But bro, if you look at Spurs, bro, they don't have Madison is out. Richarlison, I think he just came back from injury. Mm-hmm. Dominic Solanke, their big summer signing, the number 9 position, out.
Yep.
Who else is out? Brennan Johnson hasn't been playing recently, so
they've got a full list.
And then they have their 2 starting center backs, which is Mickey Van de Ven and Romero. And I think even Dragoshin, the center back that they signed,
is also kind of hurt.
Is hurt too.
So, I mean, they've ranked up all these players, and I mean, how does this come about? I mean, there's a lot of players that are getting either hurt.
Yeah, bro. So I think the fact that they have so many players out, I do think that they should get the fact, but they're 14th though. But hey,
they gotta dig. But these signings for them, I really hope they can get them in a better position.
I think Tottenham's a winner. Let us know what y'all think in the comments about that. I think Tottenham had a decent transfer window. They got a very young talent, and they have the option to buy. So if he balls out, which he just scored his first goal against Aston Villa 2 days ago in the FA Cup.
Yep. We're seeing a lot of loans, which is good because it's like a tryout. You're literally saying, "Hey, I'm going to let you go over there, and if you do well enough, we'll buy it." For a whole almost a season there.
But, and then we also have PSG as a winner. Obviously, they signed Kvaratskhelia from Napoli,
which is huge because they got Kvaratskhelia, and one player made a whole team.
Bro, his goal.
One player.
Did you see his goal against?
He's insane,
bro. He literally left the defender for dead. Bro.
Yeah, all these other teams got 3 people, 2 people, 3 people.
Yeah, but they just made this.
She said, "I'm gonna get this one guy," and he right now is popping off for them.
Yeah, bro. Even in his first game, he didn't get a goal or assist, but he was definitely a top player in that game.
He was a player that was involved and just recovering.
He made the thing run, man.
And he's a huge player for them. Yeah. And Dembele, I mean, again, loves him a little bit as well.
Dembele, bro. I mean, I just feel like I'll always say it, bro. Like he's like. I just wish he had never had injuries, bro. Because I'm telling you right now, bro, that guy would be in Mbappe conversations, bro. No doubt.
One of the best on the field.
But yeah, that was just short on PSG. Let us know what y'all think about Kvaratskhelia going to PSG. Was it the right move? I personally thought that I wanted to see him in the Premier League. Like, everybody always wants to see a big player in the Premier League. I feel like going to League 1, that's kind of a retirement league. But hey, listen, they have a good chance to win the Champions League. They have Bradley Barcola. Dembele is on fire right now.
Barcola's on fire as well.
And then obviously you have the midfield of Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, and João Neves.
Vitinha's one of my favorite players. The guy's nasty.
So, and then you have Nuno Mendes on the left back. Hakimi, which is one of the best right backs in the world right now. So, hey, I think they have a decent chance. But let us know what y'all think about in the comments of PSG's transfer window.
Every team is getting
nothing special, but they got a big player. Now we move on to AC Milan, who is definitely a winner because they got Joao Felix, Santiago Jimenez, and Kyle Walker from Man City.
I mean, I think that's best case scenario. I think they are number one on my list of taking a W.
In terms of quality, they definitely got the best. Other than Kvaratskhelia, because you can't Kvaratskhelia to PSG is crazy. That's a quality player. He's probably better than all three of these players, but they got three really good players. And Joao Felix's loan, I think there's no option to buy, so he's gonna go back to Chelsea. But Santiago Jimenez on a permanent transfer and Kyle Walker, I think on a loan. I think he's going to eventually leave. But I think he's going to sign for AC Milan. So what do you think about this?
So, of course, Kyle Walker, I like to see him here. It's a good place for him to just regenerate back.
Yeah, Italian league.
He's going into a team that they're assembling the Avengers again.
Yeah, bro. The pace in that team, bro. Pulisic, Kyle Walker, Rafael Leao, Santiago Jimenez.
There are Joao Felix. He's pretty quick too on the ball. On the ball, he's fast.
Off the ball, he's not so quick, but on the ball, he's pretty quick.
I mean, Kaká said, "Hey,
that team is Teo Hernandez, the left back. Oh my days, bro!
God, that left side is crazy.
The pace in that team is wild.
There's you can't. They have an Avengers squad right now,
bro. It's like FIFA build a team.
Yeah, ultimate team there.
Everybody got 99 pace.
Yeah, I think Joao Felix. I think I did see something he'd love to stay already. He already said he'd love to stay.
Yeah, but he said that at Chelsea when he first came on loan from Atletico Madrid. He was like, "Yeah, Chelsea's my home."
But bro, if I'm going there, if I go there and this is happening around me, I got Kyle Walker. I got
bro. They got a good team, man. Stay. I mean, AC Milan might be a dark horse for the Champions League, but you never know, man. Christian Pulisic already has one under his belt alongside Tammy Abraham. Yep. They won the Champions League with Chelsea, so let us know what y'all think about AC Milan getting Joao Felix, Santiago Jimenez.
Joao Felix scored.
He already scored. Santiago scored.
I mean,
Kyle Walker is balling out.
Christian Pulisic is assisting like a mother trucker, and Rafael Leão on the other side is headering. Yeah. I mean, this front line is just—it's almost scary to see if they can.
Let us know what y'all think about this. In the comments down below. What y'all think? Did AC Milan have a good,
they ball out
winter transfer window? Because I think they definitely did. Now let's move on to the losers, and it's only really three teams that
we thought that they should have done a little bit more.
And they're all in the Premier League. And it's the Premier League top three. It's Liverpool, Arsenal, and Nottingham Forest. Now, I can understand, and obviously Arsenal fans are going to kill me again because I always single them out, right? But especially a team like Arsenal who, Man City is having a lackluster year. This is a chance for you to go out. First of all, let's talk about Nottingham Forest and Liverpool because I don't want to jump the gun here. What do you think about them not going out? And getting someone?
I don't know, for Liverpool.
Did you think that they needed to do that?
Liverpool, I don't think needed anybody. I think they're working and they have what they have and they're doing so well. For Nottingham Forest, I think like every other team, they just need that extra push.
Yeah, I feel like they needed one or two players. Get
a loan in there.
Yeah,
why not?
I feel like they needed one or two players. You know what I mean? But like I said, I can see. I agree with you. With Liverpool, I don't think they really needed.
No, they don't need it.
They have a solid squad. If anything, they should have been selling players instead of buying players, right?
Yes.
So, they have a solid squad. Virgil still hasn't back. Ibrahim Konate is back from injury. Alisson's in goal. You have, I think Trent is down right now, but you have Connor Bradley, the Scottish guy, filling in. He has a Brexit tackle in him. Gravenberch holding down the 6, and obviously McAllister and Szoboszlai or Curtis Jones, whichever one you want to take out. And then you have Luis Diaz playing as a 9 now, or even Cody Gakpo on the left wing. Mo Salah, he's a gunman. He's gonna get a goal. Then you have Darwin Núñez coming off the bench. So I don't think Liverpool needed any improvements, right? Nottingham Forest, like I said, I think they needed one or two players, but Arsenal, bro. What do you think about Arsenal? This was their prime time. Man City is having a lackluster season. This is your time to go out, like I said, and get a number 9, bro.
What I say about that one is Man United is down, like you said. Man City is down right now.
Yeah.
If I'm Arsenal, I get another guy. I get him on loan, though, and I make sure he's a beast, right? Because
what do you get, though?
I don't know.
Because I mean,
you can improve in every position
for all Arsenal fans, right? The rest of the team, the rest of the team is absolutely phenomenal. You have David Raya, one of the best goalkeepers in the world right now. I would argue, especially with his feet. You have Saliba and Gabriel, which is arguably the best partnership in the Premier League right now. A lot of Arsenal fans have to say that, right? You have Timber on the right, and you have Calafiori or whoever you want to put on the left, playing now, right?
Yeah.
You have Thomas Partey in the 6.
Doing a great job.
Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard in the midfield. You have Saka's injured right now. I can understand that. But you still have Martinelli and Trossard. And
Trossard's been balling out.
The only position that they were missing, and they had the prime opportunity to go get Ollie Watkins, bro. Ollie Watkins from Aston Villa. All they were asking for was 60 mil. And Arsenal didn't splash out the cash.
It's one of those things I don't know why they didn't do it, but I wish they would have, just because they need that kick Man City while they're down even harder.
That's what I'm saying. Like this was the perfect chance. Now, let me look at the Premier League table, because I don't want to. I don't want to say
if you get Watkins, get him on a loan. If he does,
I don't think Aston Villa would have went for the loan though. I don't think they would have, man.
I don't know.
Personally, I don't think they would have went for the loan. But listen,
then I don't want him.
Arsenal right now, even though Liverpool has played one game less, so Liverpool has a game in hand, but Arsenal had the chance to go get a number 9, and they're 6 points behind Liverpool right now. Bro, they need goals, bro. Somebody who could, if he's through on goal, the ball is in the back of the net, bro.
But I agree. But for these teams, I feel like they don't need buys. They need loans. For these 3 individual teams, I feel like.
But
I'm not taking the Watkins on a purchase.
Bro, you have to buy Watkins, though, because the thing is, Aston Villa is not going to loan that player, bro. It's one of those. I mean, I just don't understand. It just baffles me. Like, why aren't Arsenal, like, Arsenal fans in the comments, like, I know y'all be cooking me, right? Y'all hate me, but let me know, bro. What do y'all think? Am I saying something that's capped? Like, I think y'all should have got either Jonathan David on a free transfer or a cut price of 40 mil. Because let's be honest, if you offer 40 mil to Lille right now, knowing that Jonathan David is on the last 6 months of his contract, they probably would have said yes. Or, according to reports, all Aston Villa was asking for Ollie Watkins was 60 mil. Why not go out there and get him? He's a number 9.
I don't know.
He's certified. He scores goals for Aston Villa. Why not?
I think I would have at least gone for the free trade.
For the Jonathan David, right?
100%. Right, because why not? He's free. I mean, fucking for crying out loud, Chelsea buys him. Chelsea just buys random players, and he keeps them on the bench for a long time. But Arsenal pick up a few guys. Put them on the bench.
I just don't understand. I think that Arsenal definitely dropped the ball. Arsenal fans in the comments, or just soccer fans in general, let me know. We definitely think that Arsenal.
Yes, I think Arsenal should have
alongside Liverpool and Nottingham Forest. Yeah, alongside Liverpool and Nottingham Forest, definitely losers in the transfer window.
And maybe you're not there to necessarily beat Liverpool, because Liverpool is a fucking great team. But everybody is there to beat one guy, and that's Manchester City. I'll say right now, kick those mans while they're down, and even harder every single day.
Yeah, because
if you get better, you have to.
What are they gonna do? They're gonna wait until the summer now, and what? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they could go get Victor Gyökeres from Sporting, but like, bro, right now you guys are 6 points off of the leading. Like, I just don't understand.
There's a chance.
There was a huge chance.
There's a chance.
If they wait till the summer now, they're going to have to start over from 0.
Yeah.
And we don't know. Man City might just be like, okay, we had a rest last year. Let's just cook and just.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Go get 100 points.
That's what I'm afraid of. And I think everybody, if they have to make a move, they make it now. Because if Manchester City decides to make a move and say, let's cook, it's a problem for everybody.
Bro, I'm telling you.
It's a problem.
But yeah, we definitely thought that. Let me know if you think we are right. We definitely think that Arsenal was definitely a loser in this transfer window. They should have definitely got a number 9.
Something.
I think they should have splashed that 60 mil on Ollie Watkins. Anyways.
Yeah.
So let's go over the best transfers that we think. Now, number 5. We kind of mentioned him before. We have Santiago Jimenez. Like, this was like a good signing overall for AC Milan.
Overall, I mean, I think Zlatan says it very well. We were needing of a player that can kick with his left, kick with his right, header to the ball, kick outside the box, be lethal inside the box. He got him, basically want him to be just like Zlatan.
Yeah.
And he is a baller. I mean, he's not afraid of the goal. He'll go for it, and he did it very well last game, which scored his first.
Yeah. He's a very good player. I won't lie. Like I said, he was coached by Arne Slot, so I'm not surprised that he has quality. I never really, I knew more about him, because, obviously the United States has a rivalry against Mexico. We always play against them. So I knew he was a good player. I never really watched him much at Feyenoord, but I know he was balling. And he balled out in the Champions League against
100%.
I forgot who he played against, but he scored a couple of goals, and I was like, oh, he's a quality striker. So definitely a good move by AC Milan's board.
100%.
Zlatan definitely had a hand in it.
He loves it. I mean, he literally loves it.
But, I'm excited to see because, obviously we have El Tri versus USA because, Pulisic is an American and Santiago Jimenez
they both posted after the game when he scored. Christian Pulisic posted a picture of him and Santi's next to each other, facing that way, of course. And, it was nice to see. I was like, oh, this is nice.
Hey,
Pulisic as well. He was, I saw that, or Santi as well was saying, I think he said Christian, thank you, Christian, or whatever. But
yeah, so there's some camaraderie. So it's kind of going to be a situation where when they're in their club, they're friendly, but definitely going to be a bitter rivalry when the USA plays against Mexico.
Yeah.
But let's know what y'all think about that. Christian Pulisic, USA, from the USA,
and
linking up with Jimenez from the Mexico is not going to work out. It's already working out because Pulisic already got an assist to him.
All I know is Christian Pulisic better go back and say, somebody D him up, because I ain't going to catch him.
Yeah, all right. So number 4, this is a transfer that we didn't mention because obviously we didn't talk about Man City. But they signed a center back called Kusanov from Lens. I think they signed him from a 20-year-old. He made a very bad mistake in his first game against Chelsea, but ever since then, he's been cooking.
I
think this is a future move. He's a 20-year-old center back.
Yep.
Ruben Diaz is coming to the twilight. I wouldn't say the twilight, but Ruben Diaz is kind of. I feel like Ruben Diaz is kind of overrated right now. Personally, so I think Man City has a player to replace him. I don't know, but also you have Akanji and Nathan Ake who are kind of getting on the older side of things. So this is a perfect purchase for Man City.
Man City made 4 purchases of youngsters.
Yep.
I think we go back to just them starting to build. The building phase is there. What is Jose Mourinho said? Otamendi, Kevin De Bruyne. These are from the past.
From the past.
And this is true. Man City, if there's one thing they do very, very well, is they start from the bottom. They got a couple players. They put him in. The guy does a little, messes up against Chelsea, but he has to grow.
He has quality. He has quality. I like that signing for them. They also got another center back from Brazil. His name is Vitor Reis, but he's going to be another 20-year-old center back that comes in. But personally, I think this is perfect for City. They're looking for the future. He's only 20 years old. Like I said, Ruben Diaz, Akanji, who's the other center back? Nathan Ake.
Yep.
Gvardiol is a left back now, so he doesn't even qualify as a center back anymore. He scores bangers with both feet.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think this is a perfect signing for
those 4 guys were 180 million.
180 million. Mm-hmm. Well, we can't spoil it. But so number 4, we have Kusanov. Let us know, Man City fans or Premier League fans, what y'all think about this signing. I think that City, like I said, they're looking at the future,
which is phenomenal. And I think they're doing a great job.
That's the perfect thing to do.
I don't think there's any better team that does it the way
exactly. All right, so at number 3, we have Marcus Rashford. I personally think that, like I said before in this video, Marcus Rashford is definitely a bargain for Aston Villa. The fact that they could get him on loan for the rest of the season and have a $40 million option to buy in the £40 million option to buy in the summer is perfect.
I think it's great. I mean, at the end of the day, you just want Marcus Rashford to be educated, to be on point, not to be early, and just be there, and if he can.
I won't lie, man. If I'm Aston Villa, bro, even if I know, even if he doesn't score like a lot of goals, bro, I think a fresh start in 2025, 2026 season, he will cook, bro. You give him a full season at Aston Villa with what Unai Emery has been cooking over there, I think he's a good player that could definitely get back 100%. To his old ways.
Yeah, I think he really can. I mean, he's young, right?
He's 27. He's about to be in his prime.
And I'm glad. And, I did see a video as well. Wayne Rooney told him, hey, buddy, bounce.
You gotta go.
I know.
I saw. Speaking of Rio, right?
He's like, he told Rio, like, I talked to him on the sidelines. I think we were watching one of the games.
You gotta go, bro.
He's like, listen, you gotta go. I don't know what's going on with you and the coach or you and the team.
Yep.
But it's broken.
Time to go. Yeah.
So for him to move right now to start fresh,
Yeah.
A whole new environment in Aston Villa and a strong Aston Villa, and they're supporting him with Marco Asensio and all these other
they're
guys.
still in the Champions League. Which is something that Man United,
That's what I was going to say.
He gets to play Champions League football
to
now.
another team that's basically in a higher level right now than Manchester United.
Yep. So guys, let us know down in the comments.
Took a W.
Yeah, he took a W. So let us know in the comments right now. What do y'all think about Aston Villa signing Marcus Rashford? Is this going to be the perfect fit? Should Manchester United, well, not Manchester United, should Rashford, or should Aston Villa, because they hold all the cards here, should they purchase him at the end of the loan for only 40 mil? I think that's a bargain. What do y'all think?
I wish the best for him.
Let us know in the comments. Number 2, we have Omar Marmoush. Now, this is an Egyptian that a lot of Liverpool fans wanted to sign because obviously, imagine you had an Egyptian king on the right wing and an Egyptian prince on the left wing. That would have been crazy, but he ended up going to, City for 75 million. What do you think about that? I think this is a great signing for City.
Let's do it. I mean,
get Haaland some help.
Yeah, I mean, again,
he needs it right now.
Just having a kid, these youngsters. What I've seen recently as well with these youngsters, is that they're being aggressive. They're not. If a pass is in front of them, it's an easy pass. They're not going to make it. They're going to do the left to step over, and they're going to shoot, and they're going to score.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a couple of games of Man City. He hasn't fit in yet.
Yeah, it's a work in progress.
But just like every other player, this is the same thing with Jeremy Doku when he first came into the team. It took a little bit of time to adjust.
Took him a while.
Also, Savinho. When Savinho came in, especially into a Pep Guardiola system-based tactic system, it's going to take a while to adjust.
But when you do,
bro, I think he's going to be fine.
You are then considered, like right now for me, Doku and
Savinho.
And Savinho, those guys on those wings, bro, they are now considered some of the best wingers out there right now.
Yep.
If you fit Pep's system, you are one of the best out there.
Yep. So let us know what y'all think about Omar Marmoush going to
Marmoush.
That's a dope ass name. Omar Marmoush. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie, that's tough.
If he pops off,
the Egyptian prince. But let us know what y'all think about him going to. I think he's on the older side. I think he's like 20 in his late 20s now. I think I'm not sure. I think he's in the late 20s. But
probably check
in the prime of his career, 75 mil. I think that's a good deal for City, especially because
100%.
they have all that oil money. But number 1 on our list is obviously going to be Kvaratskhelia.
I think so.
I think this is hands down by far the best deal that could have been done in the transfer window. PSG swooped in at the right time. Yeah. Napoli were selling. He told Napoli he wanted to leave. There was when a player wants to leave a club, they're going to sell him for a cut price. And this was the perfect time for PSG. Now PSG actually has a legit squad to try and win the Champions League.
Right. And I think that cut price of what Napoli did was perfect for PSG to buy somebody that's amazing at a great price, and they did. So now he's again. I mean, I saw his first goal against I think they played. I forgot who they played against, but his first goal was tough. Yeah.
But left the defender for dead. But I think this is a great signing for PSG. This is our number 1 signing for the transfer window. Like I said, there was a lot of business being done, but not. I don't know. Let me know y'all in the comments. But I don't think a lot of the signings caught the eye. But let us know what y'all think about this video in the comments. This is all we have for y'all today. Oscar, where can the people find us?
Find us on All Side Combos on YouTube, Instagram, as well as TikTok. We are there. We are always posting. I mean, we see the love every week, every day. So keep on putting them comments in there. We see them.
Yes, sir.
I know Arsenal fans are gonna come about this.
Yeah, bro, they're probably gonna come.
They were there.
Bro, I can't help it, bro. Arsenal had a bad transfer. Y'all should have signed a striker, bro. Y'all had Ollie Watkins at y'all, mercy. But hey, man, let us know what y'all think in the comments.
Let's have a conversation from there.
And thanks for all the love and take care and peace.
Peace.